history, a tapestry woven from threads of triumph and tragedy often leaves us pondering the what-ifs. These moments, frozen in time, beckon us to imagine different outcomes and alternate realities. What if pivotal moments had unfolded differently? What if the decisions made by key figures had taken a different turn? What if the course of events had taken an alternate route? How would our world look today if history had been rewritten? Such questions lie at the heart of alternate history, a captivating genre that invites us to explore the infinite possibilities of the past. It challenges our understanding and opens our minds to new perspectives. In this essay, we embark on a journey into one such possibility. What if the Confederate States of America had emerged victorious from the American Civil War? How would this victory have reshaped the nation and the world? This is not merely an academic exercise. It is a profound exploration of the human condition and the choices that define our history. By delving into this counterfactual scenario, we gain a deeper understanding of the forces that shaped the real Civil War and its enduring legacy. We see the ripple effects of alternate decisions. We confront the complexities of slavery, the enduring tensions between North and South, and the profound impact of a divided nation on the world stage. These elements are crucial to understanding the broader implications of such a scenario. Join us as we unravel the threads of history and weave a new narrative, a story of the Confederate States of America and its place in an alternate world. Together, we will explore the endless possibilities that lie within the realm of alternate history. The year is 1865, a pivotal moment in American history. The air, thick with smoke and the stench of gunpowder, hangs heavy over the battlefields of Virginia. The echoes of cannon fire and the cries of soldiers fill the air, painting a grim picture of the ongoing conflict. But this time the outcome is different. The tides of war have shifted in favor of the Confederacy. Confederate forces, emboldened by a series of strategic victories, have repelled the Union advance. Their morale is high and their resolve is unshaken. The Army of Northern Virginia, under the resolute leadership of General Robert E. Lee, stands triumphant. Lee's tactical genius has turned the tide in favor of the South. News of the Confederate victory reverberates across the war-torn nation, sending shockwaves through the North and igniting celebrations in the South. Towns and cities erupt in jubilation, their hopes for independence rekindled. The Confederate States of America, no longer a rebellious entity but a recognized nation, emerges from the ashes of war. Its leaders proclaim a new era of Southern sovereignty. Its borders, once fiercely contested, are now drawn in the indelible ink of victory. The landscape of the South is forever changed. The Confederacy, embracing the principles of states' rights and white supremacy, solidifies its hold on the Southern landscape. Its leaders are determined to build a nation that reflects their values and beliefs, but the path to nationhood is not without its challenges. The new government must navigate the complexities of governance and diplomacy. Border disputes with the United States linger, a constant reminder of the war that forged this new nation. The scars of conflict remain, and the future is uncertain. At the heart of the Confederacy's creation lay the institution of slavery. The preservation of this peculiar institution, as it was euphemistically called, served as both a rallying cry and a point of contention. With the Confederacy's victory, the institution of slavery would seem secure, but its long-term future remains uncertain. The Confederacy's constitution explicitly protected slavery within its borders. This victory emboldens pro-slavery advocates who envision an expansion of slavery into new territories. However, the Confederacy's triumph does not erase the moral complexities of slavery. Abolitionist voices, though muted, continue to challenge the morality of human bondage. The international community, increasingly opposed to slavery, views the Confederacy with suspicion and disdain. The Confederacy faces a crucial choice: cling to the institution that defines its identity or adapt to a world shifting against it. The future of slavery, once perceived as intertwined with the Confederacy's fate, hangs precariously in the balance. The echoes of cannon fire fade, replaced by the rhythmic hum of industry in the north and the rustle of cotton fields in the south. The economies of the two nations, once intertwined, now embark on divergent paths. The north, with its industrial might and burgeoning factories, surges ahead, fueled by innovation and a rapidly growing urban population. The Confederacy, tethered to its agrarian economy, faces an uphill battle. Cotton, once hailed as King Cotton, remains the backbone of the Confederate economy. However, the Confederacy's reliance on a single crop makes it vulnerable to fluctuations in the global market. The North, seeking to further its economic dominance, imposes tariffs and trade barriers, hindering the Confederacy's access to international markets. The Confederacy, determined to prove its economic viability, invests in railroads and infrastructure, seeking to diversify its economy and lessen its dependence on the North. Section 5. A House Divided, Social and Political Landscapes Transformed. The political and social landscapes of North America are forever altered by the Confederacy's triumph. The United States, grappling with the humiliation of defeat and the loss of Southern territories, enters a period of introspection. The abolitionist movement, its goal of ending slavery within the United States achieved, turns its attention to the plight of those still enslaved in the Confederacy. The Confederacy, meanwhile, grapples with the legacy of slavery and its impact on its social fabric. The South's victory emboldens pro-slavery factions, leading to the entrenchment of racial hierarchies. The Confederacy's political system, built on the principle of states' rights, fosters a culture of regionalism and resistance to centralized authority. The two nations, once united by common ideals, now stand as starkly different entities, separated by a chasm of political ideologies and social values. Section 6. Two Americas on the world stage, global implications. The world watches with bated breath as two Americas emerge on the global stage. The United States, its international reputation tarnished by the conflict, struggles to maintain its position as a rising power. The Confederacy, eager to assert its newfound independence, seeks recognition and alliances on the world stage. European powers, sensing an opportunity to exploit the divisions in North America, engage in a delicate balancing act. Great Britain, with its economic interests in southern cotton, grapples with the moral implications of recognizing a nation built on slavery. France, eager to expand its influence in the Americas, sees the Confederacy as a potential ally. The balance of power shifts, alliances realign, and the world holds its breath, uncertain of the implications of a divided North America. Section 7. The enduring legacy, echoes of a nation divided. Decades pass, and the echoes of war fade into memory. The United States and the Confederate States of America, once locked in a bitter struggle, settle into an uneasy coexistence. The legacy of the Civil War, however, continues to cast a long shadow over both nations. The Confederacy, forever marked by its association with slavery, faces international pressure to address racial injustice within its borders. The United States, haunted by the specter of its divided past, grapples with the enduring legacy of racism and inequality. The two nations, forever linked by their shared history, find themselves on different paths, each grappling with the consequences of a war that reshaped the destiny of a nation. Section 8. Conclusion, reflecting on the what-ifs. Our journey into the alternate history of a Confederate victory ends not with definitive answers, but with a deeper understanding of the complexities of the past. This exploration has allowed us to delve into the myriad of possibilities and the intricate web of events that shaped our nation. By exploring this counterfactual scenario, we gain a greater appreciation for the monumental stakes of the Civil War and the profound impact it had on the course of American history. The war was not just a battle of armies, but a clash of ideologies that would determine the future of a nation. The Confederacy's triumph, had it occurred, would have irrevocably altered the trajectory of the United States, leaving an indelible mark on its social, political, and economic landscape. The ripple effects of such a victory would have been felt for generations, influencing everything from civil rights to international relations. While we can only speculate about the long-term ramifications of a Confederate victory, one thing remains certain. The Civil War, regardless of its victor, serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of democracy, the enduring power of ideas, and the importance of striving for a more just and equitable society. It challenges us to reflect on our values and the ongoing struggle for equality and justice. The echoes of that conflict continue to resonate today, urging us to confront the unfinished business of our past and to build a future where the sins of slavery and division are never repeated. It is a call to action, reminding us that history is not just a series of events, but a continuous journey towards a better tomorrow. Section 9, Bibliography. Macpherson, James M. Battle Cry of Freedom, The Civil War Era, Oxford University Press, 1988. Foote, Shelby, The Civil War, A Narrative. Random House, 1958. Gallagher, Gary W., The Confederate War. Harvard University Press, 1997. Faust, Drew Gilpin, This Republic of Suffering, Death and the American Civil War. Alfred A. Knopf, 2008.